Hello everybody, how's it going? Greasela here, aka Carl. I hope you're all well. And yeah, we have a War Thunder video playing. I know, it's weird, isn't it? So, first things first, let's just look at the team makeup. We have a few fighters and a couple of attackers on our team. The enemy have 4 bombers and 2 fighters. Yeah, they're in trouble. So yeah, this is a bit of an idea about what's going to happen in this matchup. So what I wanted to talk about today was just tanking in a lank tank, so you should say. The Lancaster is actually pretty tanky nowadays. It's actually relatively good. Back in the day, it used to have an issue with the tail falling off, and any damage to the tail section would cause you to spin out of control and just die instantly. Whereas now you can actually survive a hit to your tail, which is good. It's useful. It's nice. You know, it's an added bonus being able to survive being hit by planes. Because, yeah, it's just one of those nice things. So, the Lancaster, there are 2 variants, obviously, in the game. We've got the Mark 1 and the Mark 3. Now, the Mark 3 is a little bit, well, there's a little bit of question about it, because the twin 50 cals in the rear, they didn't really appear much in history. I think there was an actual prototype that was considered for it, and there was a sort of consideration for it, but it wasn't really used much. And generally it had, you know, the quad 303s in the back. There was the Rose turret, which attempted to improve the visibility and had that 50 cal on board, as we say. But it's sort of, it's one of those versions that sort of, yeah, it existed, so we'll go with that. We'll go with that much. But obviously, the whole thing about the Lancaster is it does tend to suffer a little bit because it lacks any belly guns, and that can be a problem. It also, it's lacking a few things that it could have as well. You know, obviously, later Lancasters were fitted with some radar interfaces, interesting bits and bobs. But as it stands, it's still a decent heavy bomber, and the main thing is the bomb load. Now, right here we have a Ju-288 deciding it's going to dogfight with us. So I've had to abort my bomb run. So my main thing is I've had to abort the bomb run right here, and we have had to switch to guns. Now, I'm thinking, alright, I might have enough time to drop on this base. So we'll see how we go. We might just have enough time to get some bombs off here. But tracers start flying by, and you decide, nope, we've not got enough time. So you jump to the gun, and that 50 caliber machine gun absolutely rips the front of the Ju-288. The Ju-288 made a really critical mistake there. It should have dived and come up on us, or even just flown underneath us. Now, we got a TAR 152 coming down on us, but it has overshot us completely, and it's going up to the P-47, so we stop firing so we don't hit our friend. Our friendly gets taken out, and that's it really. That's the match. Game, set, and match. Now we get to use our lovely MC 1,000 pound bombs, and these are the things that make the Lancaster stand apart. The MC 1000 pounders are extremely good medium capacity, high explosive bomb. They've got more TNT packed into them than the GP 1000, which is the bomb that you'll find on American bombers. So you have about, I think it's about 50 or 60 more kilograms of TNT on board, which means your bombers have that little bit more pack, a little bit more punch to them, so to say. And that can really help with the bases at high tier now, because they have upped the base damage. So it used to be that 4 bombs would be enough to completely take out a base. Now I think it's 5? 5 or 6. I'm pretty sure it actually might be 6 now. That just does it. So you need to drop 6 bombs on a base to pretty much get the job done, which does lessen your ability to annihilate everything, but it does make things a little bit more fair. So we're just lining up here, and you can see we're a little bit wobbly. We drop our bombs out, and we're going to carry on to our next base. So that's 6 I think I dropped there, and then we'll drop 5 on this base that's already taken some damage. And no, I dropped 5 I think on that base, so I just was a little bit short, so it is 6, sorry. So we dropped 5 on this base, and the last enemy's just been killed, so the match is effectively over, and we just got to hope that our bombs land in time. Luckily, bombs are pretty fast falling, and this is going to be quite useful for us, because it's going to mean we're going to take top spot in the match. So that's really it. That's a game, set, and match for us. And you can see the damage on our tail, not too bad. One of the things about the Lancaster is it's very structurally sound, and it's quite a strong plane, so that's quite useful. Bombs hitting, boom, 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 base dead, game is over, and we have won. Alright, let's head to the post-battle screen results. Okay, so that is that battle done. Not bad result for us. We ended up finishing first with plane kill, so yes, go the Lancaster. Obviously the Ju-288 forgot that the Mark III carries a pair of 50 cals on the back, which is not good for you if you're in a plane that has no armour on the front. So fun little match up there. The Mark III is so much fun for that. That's one of the things I love about it. It's just a little bit of a sleeper, and obviously a nice bit of RP gained there. 7,700 research points gained towards the Shackleton, which I am very much looking forward to, because I love the Shackleton so much. I have a lovely passion for Shackletons, and I will be talking about that in the future at some stage, so look forward to that, I'm sure. So yeah, not a bad match. We obviously made it out without any death. Terrible Silver Lion gain, though. We did make 32,000 Silver Lions, but, you know, it's just doesn't feel like much, you know. You'd think that with a kill and the bombs dropped, you'd make a little bit more, and you used to make more back in the day, and so, you know, it's not great. Yeah, it's not the best. But anyway, the Lanc tank. It is a beautiful plane. The Lancaster B Mark III, just a very fun bomber to play with. And as I said, it's pretty tanky, and it will catch people by surprise. Obviously, we got lucky with the strafe from above, but even so, you can usually just about take it. Luckily, they've fixed the Lancaster tail bug that used to be so much of an issue. Alright guys, till next time, this is me, Carl Screezilla, wishing you all the best. Bye-bye.